the dark, hide away.
Great morning. Great morning, Claudia. Great morning, Darren. Great morning, Exquisite Body. Great morning, K. Cole. Great morning, Janice. Great morning, Marquita. Miss Billion, great morning. Miss McMichael, great morning. Yes, great morning. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Get your NutriBurst. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Great morning. Great morning. Let's go. Woo. Oh, let's go. Energy. Let's go. We are glorious. That's who we become. Hey, great morning. Great morning. Great morning. Great morning. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, 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 hey. Let's go. Share, share, share. Drop those questions down in the box. Let's go. Hey. I'm not scared to be seen. I make no apologies. This is me. Let's go. Drop those questions down in the box. Let's get ready to start the day. It's Tuesday. Yes, yes, yes. Hey, hey. Trina, great morning. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, yes, yes. I'm gonna send a bird, gonna drown mine. This is brave, this is Bruce, this is who I'm meant to be. This is me. Great morning. We are off to another day of the week. Today is Tuesday, August 25th. Yeah, August 25th. And before I get started, y'all know what I want to say. I want to say that I am super excited to be here today for many reasons. And one of the reasons that I'm excited today is because I have something to share. Yes, it is Testimony Tuesdays today. And I wanted to share this. And this is for everybody that's in a situation, going through a situation, trying to figure out a situation. And no matter where you are, whatever it is that you're doing, today's topic, before we jump into Testimony Tuesday, is stop forcing it. I'm going to say that again. Let me make sure Facebook can see it. It says, stop forcing it. Stop forcing things to work. Stop jamming keys in doors where you already know that key is not meant for that house. Stop putting those keys in that car and you know that's not the car that you're supposed to be driving. Stop forcing it. Stop forcing relationships. Stop forcing jobs. Stop forcing all of these things. Stop forcing people to want to do the business. Stop forcing it. Because when you forcing things they usually don't tend to work. You in the back of your mind know that you are forcing something to work. But while you're forcing it to work, you are making yourself uncomfortable. You are forcing people to like you. You are forcing people to love you. You are forcing people to give you that attention that you've been seeking, that you need, that you need, and that you know you're forcing it from that person. Why? Why are you forcing these things, my child? Why are you forcing these things, my brother? Why are you forcing these things, my sister? When you know your worth. When you know your worth. See, the craziest thing is that I had a conversation, and you know that's always going to be my thing. I had a conversation yesterday. And when I had this conversation on yesterday, it was about the lady that actually won in the pandemic, Madam whatever her name was, whatever, CJ Walker, that's her name. Let me make sure I'm clear. And what the person was telling me about it, because I still haven't saw the story. I've heard about it. But what my friend was telling me about in the movie is that some people left her business. Some people didn't want to buy anymore, whatever it was that she was selling. I don't know. I haven't seen the story yet. And they said she consulted with people. And when she consulted with I believe it was Rockefeller, she consulted with Rockefeller. And when she consulted with him, she asked him and said, what do I do? These people are not doing what they're supposed to do. These people aren't working. These people are quitting. These people are doing this. And Rockefeller told her, let them go. Let them go. There's more people out there. Stop putting your force on some people that you want to see do it, that you believe that is capable of doing it, and attract those that really want it. See, we got to get out of the mind state that there's nobody else better out there. Because just think about it. Every time that we in a relationship and we know that it's time to we know that it's time to leave that relationship, we don't want to go because we don't want to feel that hurt. We don't want to feel that pain. We don't want to feel the loneliness. We don't want to feel all of those things. But in the end of the day, we are in a relationship and we know we are forcing ourselves to love that person, or we're forcing ourselves on that person, or we're trying to force them to love us in return. You got to let it go. You got to let it go, because see, what's happening is that all of the force and the energy that you are putting into something to try to make it work, you're blocking what is trying to come into you. You're blocking what you've been telling the universe that you want. It's almost like driving against a brick wall. Just listen to me what I'm telling you. This is something that I realized and I understand it. You are telling yourself, I want to be super successful. I want to be super, super successful. And then now, in the part of your success, you're forcing yourself to go to a 9-to-5 job. But you're not putting that energy into building your success on your own. Because one, you're afraid. You're afraid because you have bills. And with the bills that you have, you're afraid of the fact that your bills might not get paid. But listen to every story that you've heard of somebody who was successful. What happened? They lost it all. But then they kept going. It's almost like this. It's almost like you have two batteries. Damn, this is good. It's like you got two batteries. And the battery that you have, you never get to activate your second battery until you know how strong you are, because the first battery is going to die. Damn. First battery got to die for you to realize that you got a second battery. And when that battery turn on, That's when everything begins to happen. That's when everything begins to happen. You so busy forcing this. You so busy doing that. You so busy forcing this. You so busy forcing them. You so busy doing all of that to where you don't even believe. You don't even believe in yourself until that second battery kick in. Until that second battery kick in. And then you realize the power and the strength that you have to move without that person. That you don't need that love from that person. That you're not looking to seek that validation from that person. You're not looking to force anything anymore. You're not afraid to say no. You're not afraid to walk away. Because all of those things is what we do when we're forcing things to happen. We stay in situations that we're no longer comfortable in to make other people comfortable or to try to validate ourselves. Does she really love me? Does he really love me? Does he really care? Does she really care? If she loves me, she's going to do this. If she loves me, she's going to do this. If she trusts me, she's going to do this. Now you're forcing these things. You're forcing actions that you want to see happen to make yourself feel good. It's a force. It's a force. It's a force. Stop forcing things. Stop forcing yourself to get up every morning and go do something that you don't love. How many of us wake up every morning putting on our pants, buckling up our shirts, putting on our bras and blouse and all of that stuff, and we saying to ourselves the whole time getting dressed, man, I hate this shit. I'm so sick of this shit. I don't even want to go here. I don't even want to be here. I don't even want to be around those people. I don't want to do any of that stuff. But we're forcing it because we're afraid. And we don't know that we have a second battery that's ready to kick in as soon as we realize what our worth is. When you realize what your worth is, that's when you go to your next level, man. That's the only thing that I can tell you. And I'll never forget. I'll never forget. I'll never forget. When I first got into the music industry, I had a conversation with my sister before she died. And I told her, I say, I don't know, I'm nervous. I really want to do this. I really want to do this. She said, what you nervous for? She said, Reggie, you just got to jump off the edge and grow wings going down. You got to jump off the edge and grow your wings going down. Because you don't really know if you could fly. You don't really know that you got that second battery until it kicks in, until your back is really, really against the wall. And when your back get against the wall, you know what's going to happen? You're going to say, fuck this. You're going to say, fuck this. I'm not slowing down and stopping for nobody. I don't need nobody to tell me nothing. You're going to say, fuck it. And you're going to fight. You're going to fight every day. Every day is a fight. I don't care if it's a karate fight. I don't care if it's a fist fight. I don't care if it's a verbal fight. I don't care if it's a strength fight. Every day is a fight. Every day is a fight. And you got to realize in your mind, in your body, in your soul, you got to say to yourself that I'm worth it. You got to say to yourself that I can and I will. You got to say to yourself, I'm not forcing nothing, because anything that's meant for me is for me. And when you start to realize that anything that is meant for you, because see, we could say it, we could say a lot of things, but the meaning doesn't really kick in until we really be in that situation. So when you really get in that situation, and maybe some things don't work out for you, or maybe you don't get invited some places, or maybe you don't get to do certain things, or maybe because you're not around a certain group of people, you got to simply say to yourself, I'm cool with who I am. I'm okay with where I'm at. And I believe in me. And I believe that if it was meant for me to be there, I will be there. Like right now, I say to people, the craziest thing I say, you know what? It's not meant for me to be a millionaire yet. Because every day I'm learning the value of money. I'm learning that you could wake up one day and just start spinning and going crazy. I'm learning as I grow. So I know that I haven't got the capabilities of being what a millionaire consists of. Because I want to be the type of millionaire to where when I have the money, I keep the money. Not that I lose the money. You understand? Because it's easy to get $1 million and it's easy to spend it. You can spend $1 million the same damn day if you ain't careful. Y'all want to know something that's so crazy? I'm going to show y'all something. I found something on Facebook on yesterday and it blew me away. I'm going to show y'all what it is. Look at this. This is what I found on Facebook on yesterday. This is a post that I made actually on my dad's birthday. On my dad's birthday, 2012. This is in 2012. Look at this. Hold on. Let me show y'all. Look at this. This is what I created 2012. You see that? June 15th, 2012. Look at everything that I have there. Look at everything that I have there. Can y'all see that? Do y'all see this? I've always stood for it. I've always talked about it. And I said, damn, look at that. Can y'all see that? Look, let me show y'all over here. Look at this. I've always stood for it. And look at this. Look at this. Look at this. If y'all know, I have this. I have this. Look at this. Do y'all see that? Do you see that? Do y'all see that? And I'm not showing that to y'all just to have a conversation, but I'm showing it to y'all that when you write things down on paper and you write it down and you look at it and you look at it and you write it down, it does something to you. It does something to your thinking. It does something to your path. It does something when you're looking at this stuff over and over and over and over again. And when I look back at this all the way from 2012, I don't even remember where I was. I remember I made this, I believe, on my iPad. I think I had an iPad then, I'm not sure. But for me to find that and to see that, I know I'm not forcing nothing. I know that I'm walking in my direction. I know I'm not being somebody that I'm not supposed to be. I know I'm not trying to be somebody else. I'm just being me. I knew that I felt that way about all of those things, but I didn't know that I was going to really walk into that direction. I just kept reading it, writing it. And that's what I'm telling y'all. So today, before we get into it, because you know what today is? Today is Testimony Tuesdays. So basically what Testimony Tuesdays is that I want to hear some people's stories today. Some people's stories we haven't heard from. Maybe you have been forcing some things. I want you to come on and talk about the things that you've been forcing, that you're going to stop forcing. I want to see that you've recognized that you've been forcing some things and that you're about to stop forcing things. Because we realize now that forcing nothing don't work. Forcing nothing doesn't work. You can't force somebody to love you. You can't force somebody to like you. You can't force a job that you know you hate into your life and then turn around saying that you care about it. You never cared about it. You just wanted to get the money from that job. That's why it was a repercussion behind it. Because you fell in love with it for one reason and not all. See, when you fall in love with somebody, you got to fall in love with everything about them, their flaws and all. Somebody got to be willing to accept you for who you are, what you come with, everything. You can't have a motive. Having a motive will mess up everything, will mess up your time, will mess up your flow. And what do I mean by that? Will mess up your flow. You can have a motive with somebody. Watch this. You can have a motive with somebody and it's not real, right? Now you're putting in real time. You're putting in real time to cap out on your motive. Then now everything is going wrong in the midst of the time that you're putting in because it's not real. The journey that you're on is not real. And see, sometimes we think that we're in control. We think that we're in control when we have a motive sometimes. I'm just being honest. I'm going to tell y'all the truth. But the truth is you're never in control. You're never in control when you have a motive. And it comes back. It comes back heavy. It comes back deep. It comes back hard. In many ways, shapes, and forms. Because now you've been putting your energy into the wrong thing at the wrong time, thinking that it was the right time because you knew it wasn't the right thing. So let me see. We want some people to go live today. And I want you to talk about you're no longer forcing it. Come on, let's get some new people. I don't want to see the same people. Same people, I love all of them. We don't have to do a show called The Same People. Because it's always the same people that's not afraid to go live. I want to see some new folks. I want to hear some new stories. We got a lot of people on. We got people on Facebook. We got people on YouTube, Twitter, LinkedIn, all of those things. Instagram. I want to hear from some new people. Can we get one new person today? Marquita, I see you say you're no longer forcing anything. Can we get some new people to come on to talk about they're no longer forcing anything? All y'all know. Okay, let me get some old people. Y'all go ahead. Hold on, somebody just came on. Great morning! What's going on? New York is in the building. Y'all talk to me. Tell me what's going on today.
What's up, Reg? We got some exciting news for you today. Big news. For everybody joining in.
Well, guess what? There's no news that goes around that I don't know about. So I already know. Somebody came in my DM and told me early this morning. So, but I'm gonna act like I don't know. I'm gonna act like I don't know.
That's true, but we wanted to tell y'all anyway. Before we do it, we want to take that shot with you.
All right, let's go. I just took my shot.
How he did me on my show Friday where he snuck his shot.
Yes, let's go.
Everybody get that shot now? Okay, shot. Cheers.
There we go. Cheers. Now y'all go ahead and give me the good news.
All right. Well,
Before we do that, I just wanted to say real quick that I was sad when I couldn't meet you at first, and we went and met you, the whole team. So I was like, okay, I need to get to Reggie and talk to him because you are just so amazing, and I just wanted to talk to you and let you know our story together. And I'm like, okay, if I feel a little way, maybe I'm not even at the right mindset right now to even talk to him. So I just took the time to really keep building my mind, keep building my empire with my man. And even before I get to all of that, I want to tell you, I worked with kids for like 6 years. We both have together, and I didn't get no promotion, nothing.
Wow.
No raise commission, no promotion. No
6 years?
6 years.
How did that make you feel? How did that make you feel? Sorry about that. Somebody was calling my phone. Sorry about that.
It was very just frustrating because I damn near got hit by a car and they made me come to work. So I couldn't even walk. So I'm here busting my ass, literally coming to work, dealing with these kids of all ages, and they're really overworking me. And it's like, you're giving me this hope you're gonna raise my whole promotion thing, but you're not giving it to me. And I'm giving you what you're expecting of me. 6 years.
6 years working on a job, no raise, no. They never even tried to offer you a raise.
Nothing. If there was a raise, it was like $1 every year, and that was for everybody.
So, man.
So I was like, all right, it's time for me to go. It's time for me to just get out of here and really start doing something. Mind you, I'm already like 22 at the time. So I'm like, all right, no, this is not working for me. So I go working for, I started going to college at Swedish Institute, try to get my medical degree. I got that, but it still just wasn't working. Like, I still couldn't figure what I wanted to do for myself. Like you said earlier, you got to do something that you love. And medical field just was not for me. It was just something as a safety net. So my wonderful husband here told me about TLC. And what was it, in March? And it was frustrating in the beginning, but we got it together. We got the mindset together, and we just kept building and building.
That's
and
good.
It's been 6 months now. And just yesterday, we both hit director.
Yeah! Directors. Directors.
Mindset, director. 6 years in a job, ain't get nothing. 6 months in TLC, I'm director. We both are.
That sounds beautiful.
As a team.
But stop. Watch this. Let me say this. I wouldn't even say it's been 6 months. I don't want you to say 6 months because you just really cranked up all of a sudden. So how long did it take for you to get to that point to where you just said, you know what, we're about to do this shit? Y'all probably got in 6 months ago, but what did you do recently that you just started saying, you know what, I'm about to really do it?
I would say it like in a month, because last month we had
There you go.
So after hitting apprentice, we're like, nah, this month we're gonna be director.
So you want to say it was in a month or 2 months?
Right.
Yeah, because it wasn't 6. Y'all wasn't really pumped up like that. Now y'all pumped up. Y'all excited. Yeah.
It's been a great experience for the both of us, for everybody around us, our coaches, Jamal, my brother, T, and you, Reggie. You guys are amazing. We wouldn't have made it this far without you guys. And we continue to remain coachable, stay in alignment and continue to see, how far it's going to take us. We understand it's not an easy road. Like I said on our live the other day, you have to have a strong team. And once you have a lot of people that believe in you, it's kind of hard to let them down.
Exactly.
So try to invest in a team that's going to invest in you and make sure your upline and your coaches is willing to go the extra mile for you so that you can have the best outcome that you can when you join a business.
Yes. So
even we have one of our Life Changers, they also hit director.
Yes, yeah.
So shout out to
Whoa! Wow. So what's the next goal? What's the goal? Because you know the goals don't stop.
No, you keep going. You gotta remain coachable. Even Jamal, he hit Rising Star. He hit exclusive director. So it's just like, yes, we all here. All here.
So how does it make you feel right now that you have given yourself a raise? Sheila! I see Sheila on. How does it make you feel that you worked a job for 6 years? And working that job for 6 years, they gave you this small little tiny raise. But now you've given yourself a huge raise. And now you know the possibilities that if you go a little harder, that you're going to keep giving yourself raises to the point where you could be earning 6 and 7 figures. So how does that make you feel?
I just know that the fact that having a company this big, even trying to mentor you, like Reggie, this is what a whole company's about. It's not, oh, you're not my boss. Oh, you're just this person. I'm just this friend. We're family. I'm here to teach you to get to where I'm at. That's what every job should be about. The fact that we worked there for 6 years and we were still treated like we were little. And it's like, we've helped the company grow, and you can't like treat us the family that we're supposed to be. And the fact that you're taking time to really mentor us, it just shows that this is truly a real family vibe. This is where our mentors really want to see us grow and really be where we're all supposed to be, which is success. That's what it's all about. So it means a lot to us.
Well, you know what? I'm happy that you guys have discovered something different, something new, something that you probably wouldn't have discovered 6 years ago. You probably wouldn't even believed it
I never felt like
6 years ago. And now you're taking it to a whole nother level. I mean, at this point right now, y'all trying to share y'all story. I seen y'all doing an amazing job. I think if y'all keep that going to where y'all letting people understand what it is from y'all perspective, because y'all energy will reach and tap into some other people that probably would have never ever learned about it just by looking at the both of y'all. Y'all a couple, people love. So you know what I'm saying? So now when they get to see that, they get to they're tapping into not only y'all being in an amazing relationship, but they're tapping into, damn, y'all work from home and y'all building and making money like this. Like, y'all can just take it real far. Miss Space, how much is you back there? I can see Miss Space holding her phone like this, going like this. Nah, I know. I saw it. I saw her just type and say she been crying all day. She happy.
She has a reason to, we all worked hard for, where we want to be. And like I said before, they all saw a vision that, maybe we didn't see in the beginning, but we see it now, and it's very clear, and we all trying to get there together,
half the team was here yesterday trying to get our ranks up, and look, all the team got their ranks. So like, we're not playing, we're here, we're focused, we see the dream, we're out and we're coming.
So now all y'all gotta do is repeat what y'all did this week and do it double. Do it double. I told everybody, I said yesterday, I told them, I said, if you could just do 2 things a day, your business will grow super high. If you could just at least sell, retail $200 worth of products, and then at least sign up 5 real distributors into the business and teach them, you'll definitely be making a great lump of money every week, especially if those distributors are in line and they want to go to their next level too. It's real simple, but people just make it hard. People implement their own little ways of what they think what it should be, and then they start finding themselves to be confused. This is TLC was not intended for people to feel like they have a job. And what I mean by that is that you get people that come into the business and then they just want to sell products, that they just want to sell. But the truth of the matter is that's why we have the team building part. Because if you build a huge team, And you build a whole bunch of other individuals that want to make just as much money as the top person that they've seen in the company, just as well as knowing what their possibilities are and going to their next level. You could build a huge business. So don't get stuck at just doing retail. Don't get stuck at just saying, oh, I want to sell the NutriBurst and I want to sell the tea. You got to do two different things. You got to learn how to multitask. And the multitasking really starts to kick in when you start enrolling people into your team. And of course, it's a little different because a lot of us have never ever did business management before. And I think that that's what it's really called. It's business management. It's all thrown in your lap. It's all thrown right in your face. And you got to pick up wherever you are in life. Wherever you are, you got to pick up. You got to know exactly what's my next move. And see, when it was thrown into my lap, I didn't understand shit. I didn't understand nothing. I didn't know what a director was. I didn't know. I was asking questions. I ain't had time to go online and read. I'm asking questions because I want to know. I want to know. I'm talking to the big people, and I'm like, hey, what is a director? What's a national? How many points do I need to get here? Tell me this. Tell me that. And I'm listening and learning. And that's all it is. It's how much time you invest into it will determine how much money you're gonna make. All results are not typical. All results are not typical, meaning that, I didn't do what Boss Lady did. But then I'm not a guy, I mean a woman. Boss Lady's a woman. Women come in here and they dominate this thing. So for me to come in and do what I did, just by not doing anything and then cranking up and then going forward, then it was like an eye opener to me. It was like, shit, I can do this. I can do this. I never had any background experience with doing multi-level marketing. I didn't even think that this stuff was real. I thought that this was just like some shit, like for real. Like it was. I'm just being honest.
I gotta agree with you. From a guy's standpoint, like I said, when my brother came to me with the idea, I was already, over on the fact that we had already started another company, which was Muscle. And for me, I was really like, you want me to sell this tea now? I'm supposed to be moving, the merchandise. I'm supposed to be working out. Like, how am I gonna incorporate tea and vitamins into everything that we had already started? But the more I thought into it, it actually worked out for me.
Right.
In November 2019, I found out that I had lupus.
Oh, wow.
It's only positive in my skin right now, so it's not really in my bloodstream. But I am aware of the conditions and how worse it can get. I do have dark marks on my body still due from rashes that I had before, but in all reality, I wasn't on any vitamins. I wasn't really, doing anything health-wise besides going to the dermatologist and just taking medication. So, and I was working out. So when I found out in November, I actually invested into going to 24-hour fitness, and I was actually working out like 3 hours a day and swimming because at this point, there isn't really a cure for it. And I kind of left it up to myself to decide, what I need to do next. So I just wanted to put my body in the best shape or form that I could to try to do something that, isn't really curable right now.
Right.
So with that being said, with doing more door in March when I did sign up with TLC, it actually worked out for me because, like I said before, I wasn't on vitamins, so I know I needed it. I know I needed the detox. I haven't detoxed in years. I've never detoxed before, so it all benefited. And because of it, I was able to see the difference in my skin and my body. Being able to work out, my stamina, like I saw the change, And ever since then, I just kept going. At that point, it didn't even matter, who was interested in what I was doing. It was all about me and it was all about self. And as I continued to grow and, keep stare of what I was doing, I became successful. So, it's not always about, like you said, making people or forcing people to but I just steered clear in the vision that the people around me believed in me, and I also believed in myself. Like, I had to do it for myself. I don't have a choice right now. So,
Right.
I wanted the best outcome for myself, for my wife, and of course the people around me, and just continue to do the business.
Well, you know what? Let me just say this. Two things I heard. The first thing that I heard is whatever you tell yourself is what your body reacts off of. So you got to make sure that you keep in a condition of your mind that I'm fine, that I'm going to be all right, that I'm going to stay healthy, and you stay working out, which is good and a blessing. You stay putting the right things inside of your body, and I believe that when you let yourself go is when those things attack you some kind of way, shape, or form. Mentally, some people find out that they have a certain disease or whatever it is, and then they think about it to where it starts to eat them up. And I don't think that that's the situation with you. I think that you're a fighter. I think that you're going to continue to keep fighting, and you're going to continue to keep going. I was reading something online, and I always believe this without even reading it. I always believe that if you start to act old, your body will turn old. But if you keep that young vibe, that young energy in your body, your mind, you laugh like you did when you were younger, I think your body still operates that way. I believe that that's why I don't look 41 years old. I think that's why, because I feel like I'm still 16 years old. So, and I've never been the person to say, well, I'm 39 and all of that type of stuff. No, for real. Like, or be like, yeah, you got to be like one of those adults and all of that stuff. It's just like, no, bro, I want to be free. I want to live, and I don't want to be stuck up in all of those kind of ways, like how some people are. So, and you got to do some youthful things. You got to still get on that bike and ride a bike. You gotta still, get on the monkey bars and see if you can get to the other side. You gotta still go have some fun, like go to the water park with the kids. You gotta keep some kids around to give you that good energy. Like, for real, seriously. So I'm proud of y'all, man. I'm super proud of y'all. I think that the next time that y'all be getting on, y'all be saying that y'all hit Rising Star. I think that y'all will be getting on saying y'all hit Rising Star. Keep the all right. Okay. All right. And then also y'all keep doing y'all thing, y'all show thing. Keep doing it and keep attracting people to come on to y'all show, and people will join in with y'all. People will actually start to tune in. It's going to start slow, but that's just the universe, testing y'all to see if y'all going to be consistent with it, because it's not easy to make a commitment to do this and do it every day. Because some days you're going to have some other shit planned where you want to just say, you know what, let me just tell them we can't do it today. Fuck it. We can't do it. But I can't do that. I can't do that. Regardless of wherever I am or whatever it is that I'm doing, I made a commitment, not just for myself, but for y'all, for everybody that wants to win in this home-based business industry, for everybody that is seeking financial freedom. I made a commitment for them. Every time that I do a video for the show, I do it for YouTube, so other people are watching it around the world. They're tapping in and they're tuning in. And one day it's going to be one big effect to where a whole bunch of people are going to tune in and start watching all of my videos that I put on YouTube that started out with you guys. So it's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. So congratulations. Congratulations on going director. I got a gift for y'all too. I got a gift for y'all. Yeah. Bye. Get off. Bye. 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 She talking about like it's a real gift. You know I'm about to hang up on y'all. Damn. Man, that's amazing. They went director. They did it. They did it what a lot of people haven't been capable to do inside of this business. And once you get a taste of hitting director with the company, then guess what happens? The bell rings. And then you start to realize, I could do this. I really, really can do this. I hit the mark. But here's what some people do when they hit director. They hit director and then they sit down and they get quiet because we put so much emphasis on director that they feel like, oh, I did it. It wasn't nothing. I did it. Yeah. So let me go ahead and bring this young lady on. Never heard from her. Or have I? Let's see. We got somebody that's going to go live right now. Great morning! How you doing? You ain't got McDonald's Wi-Fi now, do you?
What you say?
I say you don't got McDonald's Wi-Fi now, do you?
No, I'm actually driving. I'm getting ready to pull over. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, hurry up and drive and pull over so you won't say it's my fault.
I'm so excited. Okay.
I'm so
Can you hear me clear?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Let me pull on over.
Okay.
Hold on 1 second. I was trying to get to my destination. I was hoping that you would keep talking. Hold on. You laughing at me?
Yes. I'm laughing with you. I'm not laughing at you. Good morning.
Glory to God. I am so excited. You want to know why I'm excited?
Tell me.
Because you're talking to a young woman that came from broken to belief and from belief to blessed. Do you hear me?
Tell me.
I'm thankful for you because you told me when I came on your live to be consistent, to consistently go live, to consistently tell my story. You remember that? When I was walking in the park, I was a preacher lady. You remember that?
Yeah, I remember.
Yes, come through. Listen here.
I remember. And I think I was your first time going live, too.
That was my first time going live, baby. I'm in this rental car, so I'm not on my tripod. But let me explain something to you. February 27th, I came into this business, the Lord's company, total life changes. I didn't know what God was going to do for myself, and I didn't know why I got into this business because I was looking for a transformation for me. But God had a different plan for me. Hallelujah. And I want everybody on this call to know that by being consistent, by believing and trusting the process, you will be blessed.
Yes.
February 27th, I came into this business, Coach Reggie. April 20th, let me tell you something. My husband, my truck was totaled.
Wow.
All I had was TLC. Listen, hold on. All I had was TLC. My other vehicle I had to send back to the lease company because I couldn't afford to pay it. Yes, because I'm very transparent. And I had to send it back 2 months early. And my husband went out. He said, baby, I'm going to go ahead and get a second job. I'm going to go ahead and go to UPS. You let me be the man. Let me be the head. And you stay at home with our kids. I'm going to make the sacrifice. I cried every night when my husband left me because he was working 2 full-time jobs. And I always believed that 2 jobs is for 2 people. And let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. My husband went out and bought me a 2005 Dodge Magnum. Listen to what I'm saying. I came from an Audi truck, loving it. You know, God said you need to be humble. You need to understand and you need to trust the process. The gear shift broke in that Dodge Magnum in this process. Listen to me. I'm giving you a timeline from February until present.
Okay.
I had to take a pencil, a number 2 pencil.
Wow.
I had a supply of pencils in my glove box because my car would not switch gears without the pencil. And because we had to choose to pay bills, I had to make that sacrifice. I was going to appointments. I was sharp, cold-blooded, everything, baby. Didn't nobody know that I was switching gears with a pencil in my car every day. Proud, humble. God said, Trust the process. April 20th, I was forward. Listen to me. I was pushing retail. I was working this business. And I said, Lord, because, I had a great transformation. So, and I know how to sell. I know how to talk to people. I know how to allow people to feel the experience, okay? Through my belief, because this is, you understand me?
I feel it.
Do you know that April 20th, during this pandemic, I applied at my credit union for a $5,000 loan. I need you to follow me on this one. For a $5,000 loan. And they told me, ma'am, you don't have no credit account. You're not working. You don't have enough income coming in. So we're going to deny you. I still got the letter sitting up on my vision board, okay? Listen to this. The Lord kept telling me, Erica, God, I'm setting the stage. Keep on working. Keep on being consistent. God told me, switch your accounts and make sure that all your cash apps is coming into your Navy Federal account. Because why? And you have them when they're sending you money or Zelle or anything, have them type in a note, TLC products, for TLC products, total life changes. Have your commission that you're making weekly come into your account. Follow me. I followed instructions. Let me tell you something. I was driving in my car because remember I told you. Now, fast forward to last month, that old car, that 2005 was sitting outside of my house, and an old lady came by and she hit the car, okay? So she totaled that car out. Now, out in a rental truck, because you go through the process when you're going through your insurance company and so forth, right? So they said, man, we're going to total up the car because it's not worth nothing. But you can take a salvage title. The Lord said, don't take that. Don't bring that car back to your house. I said, I don't need no salvage title. Just pay me what it's worth, and I'm going to keep it moving.
Yes.
I've been in a rental for a month. You hear me? I was in a rental car for a month. I was talking to the Lord. On August 11th, I was talking to the Lord in the car. I said, Lord, I don't want to have to go out here. I don't want to have to get another rental. He told me, call Navy Federal. I was talking to the Lord. I said, Lord, they just denied me. He said, call them. I called Navy Federal. Coach Reggie, listen to me. Now, I told you I was just denied for $5,000 in April 20th. You hear me? But he told me to trust the process.
Yes.
He told me to follow instruction. He told me to be consistent, right?
Yeah.
And be convicted with your presentation, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm on the phone. I said, I'm just calling. I want to apply and see what I can get. I don't know. I'm talking real nonchalant. I'm thinking all I need is like 10,000 or whatever because I didn't want to be over my head. The woman said, ma'am, what is this total life changes? You do have income. I said, I've been in this business since February 27th. She said, oh my God. She said, hold on, let me add this up for you. Let me add this up. I said, okay. She said, well, what are you looking for? She said, you need to have a certified vehicle. It has to have a certain amount of miles. You just can't get a personal loan. I said, okay, I gave her all the information. I gave her everything. She said, let me call you right back. She called me back. She said, congratulations. I said, congratulations. Wow, I'm so excited. I got 10,000. She said, no, ma'am. You've been pre-approved for $45,000.
Wow.
Hold on. Come with it, God. Hold on. I said, what? I'm hollering. I said, ma'am, hold on. She said, ma'am, you didn't have your mind. I need you to remember, my credit score did not come up. They could not pull anything up on me. But because I was consistent and I have been working this business like a business and it's not a hobby and I'm not looking for an outcome, but I'm trusting the process. You understand me? She said, ma'am, you make great money in total life changes. And do you understand why you bringing them cash out and your sales? That's documented income. Guess what? How about this? I just took delivery. How about this? My husband was like, Eric, are you serious? I said, babe, I don't know. I'm just want to make sure. They sent me the paperwork. You know how they send you through the app and everything. They sent me the paperwork, Coach Reggie. They said, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna send you a blank check. I'm gonna send you a blank check so you can make the choice of where you want to go. And get the vehicle or what have you. This is with tax, and if you want to do that, it's $47,000. I said, okay, baby, listen here. I walked up on the lot with my husband. And I said, baby, do you see this car? We looking. He said, let's go over here to the Benz dealership because I see this car. We're walking, just through the parking lots, through Lexus and Benz. And I said, that's too expensive for me. He said, listen here. He said, didn't you say you was trusting the process? He said, I got a surprise for you. Let me tell you what my husband said to me. Let me tell you. See, it pays when you on one accord with your spouse. You understand me? Remember that second job I told you?
Yes.
I signed my husband up in this business when I first started because I understood. You understand? I'm trying to hurry up for you because I know you got to go. We're on our show. I know that, but you got to listen to this.
I'm listening.
He said, baby, I wanted to surprise you. He said, I wanted to surprise you. He said, but I put my 2 weeks notice in a UPS. I'm working this business with you. He said, the only way that I can give myself to this business to help you with TLC, I can't do both jobs. So I'm going to trust the process with you.
Wow.
He said, baby, you sacrificed so much for us. He said,
Wow.
that's all that I could afford to give you. Hallelujah. He said, that's all I could afford to give you at the time. But because you trusted me, he said, you trusted me, you believe me, you get what you want. He said, this is your car. It's time for you to move to a different dimension life. He ain't know what I've been praying for. See, because when you pray, when you go in your praying closet as a spouse, you gotta pray to lift your spouse.
Yes.
And you gotta be that prayer warrior for your spouse to lift them at sometimes. He said, I got you. He said, I take care of all your maintenance. I'm gonna take care of your car note too. Get what you want. Baby, I took delivery on my guy. I told everybody, it's the guys here. My GLS 450 Mac. Hey, hallelujah. Let me tell you something.
Yes.
Let me tell you something. It ain't about the car, it's the principle.
Yes.
That's what I'm trying to get to everybody's understanding. Trust in the process to be consistent.
Yes.
Thank you, Coach Reggie. Thank you.
Thank you.
I love you. I love you. You understand me. You got a special place in my heart. God bless you.
Thank you.
My husband's ranking director on Thursday, and I'm hitting Rising Star. Baby. September 30th. I'm not playing with it. It's time for me to do what I gotta do. Because it's a lot of lives that need to be changed out here.
Yes.
Because of my testimony.
Yes.
Because of them trusting me.
Absolutely.
Because I trusted the process. I refuse to give up. I refuse to sit down. I refuse to not tell nobody about what God can do for them to change the trajectory in their life just by being patient and true and genuine to who they are. And first, you gotta go from broken to belief.
Yes.
From belief to being blessed. God bless you, brother.
Thank you so much for your story today. Wow. Wow. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
I know I got.
But you know,
Yes,
you know what? You know what? Bye. Get out. Elite Decor. Man, that was a powerful story, y'all. That was a powerful story. Listen, man, you know I gotta send that video to our leadership group chat. People need to hear that. People need to hear that. That's what happens when you activate that second battery. When you start forcing it and you let it happen. Yes. Tomorrow, same time, same place, right here. We going live. We back.